What is up? What is up, man? It's the mobile car doctor coming at you with another video, man. Another banger, man. You know what I'm saying? Another exotic. Nah, this ain't exotic, but it's definitely American made, man. And what we got here today is we're doing a water pump replacement on a 392 Hemi. You dig? I'm gonna go ahead and talk through this thing right quick. Now, the first thing I'm taking off is the air duct. Just remove that vent hose and unclamp the clamps and get it in. You know, take that thing off. But check the move. They got a little clamp right there. I hope you don't see it. If you're gonna remove that little clamp, it goes to the water pump. You're gonna remove that clamp, and then after you remove that clamp, we tried. It's a little spigot that you got to remove, and you need a special Allen key to get it out. Right here, you see me using the 10 millimeter to take the thermostat housing out. Now I'm finna take the belt off. That is a ratchet. It's with a kind of like pull bar type ratchet deal, and we're gonna take this belt off. Get the belt coming off. This customer did not know where the leak was coming from, but I automatically knew once I seen where it was coming from. And now we're gonna take off the tensioner. I think that's a 6. That's a 5/8. That's a 5/8 to take the tension off. And then I took the pulley off also, but you really don't have to take that pulley off. And yeah, we get into it now. This right here, I used a punch to fit the diameter in the sprocket, and this thing was real tough to get out. So I used a small punch, Allen key, and I used an 11 or a wrench to get this punch off. I'm sorry to get this spigot off. You know what I'm saying? This little water hose spigot. That thing was tough to get off. Now, you see where I'm wrenching at? It's a 10 millimeter hose. That's a 10 millimeter bolt that's on the back side of the underneath the intake, and you have to remove that in order, you know what I'm saying, to bring the water pump. I guess it's the heater hose that goes to the water pump. You'll see it move. Yeah, it's a split second. You know, the water pump was wiggling, and right now I'm taking off the bottom hose. I use a 8 millimeter ratchet to remove it, and then take that bottom hose off. And now I think I am taking off the water pump bolts. I'm just loosening them. I don't take them all the way off. I'm just breaking them loose. Then I'm gonna take my electric ratchet by Milwaukee, and we're gonna zip them things on off, and then you'll see this water pump. Now, before you get all these water pump bolts out, you start taking them out, do them just like I'm doing them in this video. What I'm doing, I know I'm going pretty fast. Matter of fact, let me slow it down for y'all. Yeah, so now I'm taking them I done slowed down, we chopped and screwed. We chopped and screwed the footage. But yeah, I slowed the footage down. But check the move. When you take these bolts out, place them back in the original hose like I'm doing. You see me doing right here, because if not, you will not know what screw go where, and you will be befuddled trying to figure out what screw go where. So just take the screws out, put them in the water pump just like I'm doing. That is the quickest and most efficient way. And what I do is I leave the middle screw, which is a 5/8. I loosen it real loose, and then I tap the water pump so it can break the seal, and then you'll see me screw it out. But you see that pipe right there, that black pipe, that 10 millimeter bolt is where I'm sorry, man, trying to talk to me. But that 10 millimeter bolt is where that pipe is loosened. I mean, you don't have to take it off, but I just figure out. I just figured it would be easier to remove the water pump with that pipe, so I can maneuver that pipe up and down. You feel me? Now I'm tapping on it with a hammer. That seal was on there, and as you can see, I got it loose, and then I took the last screw out. Boom, there goes your water pump. We clean it with the wire brush. I mean, you can just get some brake cleaner, or you can get the push wire brush and just clean it up. But I like to get that clean. I like to get it real clean. It makes my job so much easier. Tools make your job so much easier, man. But I do got some bad news for y'all. When I graduate from barber school, you will probably not see as many car videos as you will see, as you would see on this channel. I will not be posting as I want to, because I am looking in another path. But my followers that is following me on this channel, you can go to Mac I Am. That's MACCIIAM, and that's where I'm gonna be putting all my attention to. And also my other channel, that is Street Glidster. That's STREETGLIDSTER. Street Glidster. That's where I work on my bikes, ride bikes, going out having fun, man. Anything bike life, that's what we got going on. Now the reason why I'm dipping, because I think it's time to maneuver into something different. That's all. But take them bolts out and put the bolts right back in. Same way you put them out. You see how I'm putting them back in? That's all you gotta do, people. This is not rocket science. Put that main bolt in first, the 16 bolt. Put that bolt in first, and then put all the other bolts around, line them up, and then we're gonna zip them down crisscross. No. And you got some bolts that's underneath that wheel you got to get in order to get that water pump out. Now, after we get these bolts tightened up, the job pretty much done. We're gonna put that bottom radiator hose on. See that our middle bolt right there? And then we're gonna start hitting them. Woo. We're going crisscross. See how we're going crisscross? And we're gonna go over and recheck all our bolts. That's what I do. I recheck every bolt. Want to make sure ain't nothing loose. Go over your work. Now I am taking the temperature sensor. I'm putting the temperature sensor back in, and I think okay, I put the temperature sensor back in, but I put Teflon tape on it over that temperature sensor also. Then I plugged it up, and then made sure it was tight, and then I started trying to put everything back together. I go Teflon tape on the little spigot. That little spigot, it would not take an Allen key. I used a punch and used the 11 millimeter 11 millimeter to turn the punch. So that's the bottom radiator hose going back on. This man want to burn out. Look. He got his little car. He trying to burn out. Putting our tension on. We got our clamp on for our bottom radiator hose. Remember, you don't have to take that pulley off. I just take it off so I can make room. Now I'm finna put this belt on. This the part. Me and these belts, I just don't like putting on belts, bro. Now that is wrong on the belt. That belt piece gotta go underneath that pulley, but I just slapped it on there right quick. Man, that thing be tight. It be putting a lot of pressure. You know? You see how I did it, y'all? I used the punch, put it in the little hole, then turned it with the 11. And we just put that thing tight. Now we're finna adjust this belt. Y'all see I had to go get an extension to put that thing on. That belt ain't no. And we're gonna pour the water in now. Now what I didn't show y'all is before I put the water in that tube, I filled up the thermostat housing. Okay, so before I put the thermostat housing on, cause I didn't show y'all that, before I put the thermostat housing on, I filled the coolant up to where the water would not, to where the water is coming out, and then I filled up the radiator. The reason why I do that is because I want to get all the air bubbles out, and then the job is done. They tried to steal this car about 4 times. So thanks for watching. In a minute.